Yes, so my viewers, this is Kayjo Farms again. Yep, welcome back. So today we are going to talk about shipping fever. Shipping fever is a problem to farmers. You see, when I was starting, I had a friend of mine who told me that if you buy 15 goats, just know 5 goats are going to die. So in my calculations, I knew if I buy like 20, those are like 6 goats. If I buy 40, those are like 10 goats to die. Because I think he had experienced the problem, but he didn't know what to do. So today I'm going to show you what causes those deaths. It's called shipping fever. What do I mean shipping fever? This is the fever or the stress that goats get when you transport them from one place to another. You see, when you transport a goat from one place to another, during that disorganization or that transportation, its immune is low. Its immune becomes low because of stress. So every disease that has been there, every disease that is coming, it will get the disease. So when you transport them, you bring them at your farm, you do not vaccinate them, diseases are going to get them and they die. So how do you prevent this shipping fever? You see, one of my last few videos, I showed you when I brought 5 Savannah goats. So when you ship them from one place to another, you have to change. These goats are trying to disturb me here and pulling my wire, but it's okay. So like I was saying, when you transport them from one place to another, you have to inject them. So you have to inject them, you have to vaccinate them, you have to deworm them, you have to spray them, because you don't know where they are coming from. You may find they're coming from a farm where they have never vaccinated or sprayed. And when you bring them to your farm, all your goats are gone. So when you bring them to your farm, you put them in the quarantine area. And that's where you have to spray them, you have to inject them, you have to deworm them, and so forth. So the 5 goats I brought, this is the 3rd week. So we are going to inject them 5 mils of Oxy 20% and 5 mils of multivitamins, like I will be showing you. So remember, I told you that Oxy 20% stays in the body longer. Oxy 10% stays in the body shorter. So what Oxy does, it poses every bacteria in the goat so that it can build up immunity. So when you give it multivitamins give them energy and appetite, and they start eating and start building their immunity. You understand the process, or you understand what I'm saying? So that's why you have to do it, because if you don't and you transport your goats from anywhere and bring them into your flock and you put it in your flock, then they will start dying. You start complaining, this goat, the farm where I got the goats from had issues. You start saying this farmer who sold you the goats is not doing a good job, or he has conned you. No, you have to do these practices. So before we go to practical part, I'm going to be showing you where we are injecting them for the 3rd week, Oxy and multivitamins. Before I take you there, these are the things you're supposed to do. When you get new goats from a farm to your farm, put them in a quarantine area or in some place where they are alone. Spray them first. Make to remove those ticks, because sometimes you find the ticks from the other side. When they come this side, the drug you're using, they may be resistant to it. That one becomes a problem. You have to inject them with Oxy 20%. You have to inject them with multivitamins. You have to deworm them, and you have to vaccinate them. Vaccinate them. You can say this month I'm vaccinating against CPP. Next month I'm vaccinating against OFF. The other month I'm vaccinating against Clostridioides. So it depends on you on the vaccinations, but you have to make sure you vaccinate them. So they made it, this young guy go here and we show you how we inject Oxy. I've been showing you the videos how I was injecting them Oxy, but now I'm doing it again. So I'll be doing them again and again until everyone learns. So let's go to the practical part. All right. So now these are the 5 Savannahs. These are the 5 Savannahs I brought. So right now we are going to inject them the 3rd time, because we have to do it for the whole month. So this is the medicine that we are going to be using. And that's Oxy 20%. And the downer one there is multivitamins. Yeah. So they're going to get injections. This is their second last. Don't cry, this is your second last one. Second last one. Then the last one will be next week on a Monday. So we shall be done there. They will have already built their own immunity to fight the diseases.